Hey everybody, welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Marvel Legend, and this is Iceman, Age of Apocalypse, Cyclops. Finally making my way through this wave. Only need one more figure after this one to complete full wave, and this is actually the last piece that I need to complete the awesome Colossus Build-A-Figure. We'll start by taking a look at the artwork on the side of the box. Pretty cool artwork. Same artwork on the other side. Same artwork on the back. There is a little read up there that says, Cyclops helps prisoners escape from Apocalypse's prison camps in an attempt to be a force for good in a harsh dystopian future. If you guys are unfamiliar with Wave, these are the rest of the figures in Wave. We'll start with Magneto, Rogue, Cyclops, which we're obviously doing now, Sabretooth, Shadowcat, Iceman, and Legion. I don't actually have this one in my collection yet. I've been taking my time with these Marvel Legends, especially since the price increase. I've been more selective and trying to find these guys on clearance or on sale. So Magneto is the next on the list. Still hunting him down. The good news is, after I open this one, I do have all the pieces to complete the awesome Cyclops Build-A-Figure. Other than that, that's pretty much it for packaging. We'll be right back with this one out of the package, and we'll get a closer look. For accessories,
you get nothing! You lose!
Not even a set of hands. Like, Hasbro makes us pay $37 for these figures here in Canada, and you guys don't even have the decency or the respect for collectors to at least have an extra set of hands for this guy. It does come with a Build-A-Figure piece at least, and this is the left leg for the Colossus Build-A-Figure. Now that we don't have any accessories to take a look at, let's get a closer look at the figure. I gotta give them credit, I really like the head sculpt on this one. I do like the overall design. I think they did an awesome job on his hair. We have the same Bucky Cap body that we've seen a million times. At least his arms are new. I do like the overall design of his armor. We can see some weathering in this. We see some dead scratches and all that good stuff. So overall, pretty decent sculpt to his armor. I do like his wrist gauntlets or his wrist armor, forearm armor, whatever you want to call it. I think that looks great as well. Other than that, this figure is pretty plain. I think there's so much more that they could have added. I mean, the upper body of this one looks fantastic. And then we get down to the lower body with his skinny ass legs and little tiny feet that curse all of these Cyclops figures. From a distance, this guy still looks pretty decent, but I think Hasbro failed. Definitely could have made this one a lot better. Look at the head sculpt and the upper body. I think it looks fantastic. Why couldn't you just put a little bit more effort down here, and this would have been one awesome looking figure. I am not the biggest fan of Cyclops. I think they had a really good opportunity here, and they wasted it. One more closer look at the head sculpt and the armor. Obviously, I think this is the best part of this figure. Alright, so now we have a closer look. Let's go over articulation. So for his head, it goes back this far, a little bit restricted by his hair. It goes down this far. You do get a little bit of side to side there, and a full rotation. His shoulders go up this far, all the way around, somewhat restricted by his armor. There's no butterfly joint or anything like that. There is a bicep swivel there as well. They did give us double jointed pinless elbows, which is fantastic. Horrible range of motion, but at least it looks nice. And for the side, like I previously mentioned, double jointed pinless elbows here as well. It's definitely restricted by his massive biceps, and definitely restricted by his armor. Two of the wrists go back and forth and all the way around. There is an ab crunch as well that goes back this far, forward this far, not restricted by his armor. I figured his strap would actually restrict articulation a little bit, but it doesn't at all. A pretty decent range of motion, goes back this far, forward this far, and there's a rotation at the waist as well. This guy does a complete split Van Damme, that's awesome. His legs do go forward this far, back this far, pretty good range of motion there. There's upper thigh cut, low joint pin knees, which you get a decent range of motion out of. There is a boot cut, and his ankles go back this far, forward this far, and you get your full rotation. So overall, the articulation for this one is pretty decent. Alright, for comparisons, here he is next to two other versions of Cyclops. I do have another few versions. This guy is pretty much on the same body sculpt each and every time. It's just going to be me showing you 7 or 8 Cyclops figures on the same body with different paint applications. We get the overall gist there. This guy is on par with the rest of the Cyclops figures and is the average size for a 6-inch Marvel Legend, especially because most of the Marvel Legends all have the same body. So that pretty much wraps up our unboxing and figure review. Overall, I'm going to give this guy a 6 out of 10. So much potential. It's a wasted opportunity by Hasbro and a half-assed attempt at making a cool Cyclops. Awesome head sculpt, pretty cool armor, lackluster body, and lower body is super plain. As always, let me know in the comments below what you think of our review. Let me know what you think of our score of 6 out of 10. And if you guys had to rate this one out of 10, what would you give it? If you liked our review, don't forget to hit that like button. And that subscribe button is there as well if you want to subscribe to the channel. So close to 800 subs. Any help getting there will be greatly appreciated. As always, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting. Stay safe.